Okay, now we will need to translate this code. So by pressing translate and build, we will need to run this code. So here we will step by step analyze our code. Let's see before studying code. Let's see this left side window. Here is R0, R2, R7. These are registers. Here A and B are also special purpose general purpose registers, and the other are remaining special purpose registers. So here I'm interested in this A because here I have right move A comma 0 2. So now here A is 0. When I will click on this option, this is step and step. So by pressing this line, it will step by step simulate your uh, code. For example, step by step, you want to study every step, every operation of your code. So we will need to just click on this. So here is just one line code, and this is move A comma 0 2. So we want to load 0 2 into A register. So here, now let's see what's happened. So here you can see by pressing this line is executed, and here the value of A is modified from 0 0 to 0 2. So we were studying addressing mode of 8051 microcontroller. So according to immediate addressing mode, move A comma 25 you want to load. So when we will run this code, 25 will be loaded into our accumulator A. So now let's stop it and let's save it, translate it, run it, build it and run it, and now run it. Okay, now we want to step by step option. So by pressing this, a value will be become 25 hexadecimal. So here you can see. Now we want to study register addressing mode. This is, for example, R2 has some value, and let's suppose here is A. This is not RA. For example, this is R0 or R1, and we want to move this R1 value into A. So I will write A comma R1. So what the value of R1 will be when we will get it by executing this line. So this line is actually performing register addressing mode because we want to load 25 from R0 register into A, which is accumulator. We can say it register, a special purpose register, general purpose register. So here you can see okay, sorry, it is not properly saved. So before run it, I want to save it, then I will translate and build, and now I will run it. Okay, now here we can run it step by step. So move R0 comma 25. So R1 has 0 0 value. After executing this line, it will become 25 hexadecimal. So here 25 is come. Now we want to move this 25 to this A accumulator. So by executing this line, move A comma R1, we will get 25 inside accumulator A. So now I'm pressing it. Here you can see we have received it. Now we want to study a third option, that is direct addressing mode. For example, at 30 address we have 25. For example, this 25 is stored at 30. So we write just 30, and let me delete this. I want to load 25 from 30, which is the internal memory of 1851 microcontroller. So let's, before executing it, I am saving it. Now I will press on translate, and then I will press on build, and now I will run it. Okay, now we want to study memory. We want to study direct addressing mode with the help of memory. So for that I will come to view, and in view we have window, memory window. So I will search one. I will select on one. Now view, memory window 1. Okay, I will just click D over here, and then I will press enter colons, and after that I will like to go to 30 address. This is not hexadecimal, this is just decimal. So I will press on. I will just enter OK. After this we are here. This is a 30. This is 30, and I want to make it 25. Okay, now we want to execute this line. So here a is 0. After executing this line we will receive 25 inside a. Yeah, so you can see this is 25, which is received with the help of direct addressing mode. Now we want to study indirect addressing mode. Excuse me. Now we want to study indirect addressing mode. So for that we will use indirect method, and in this indirect method we will involve another register. This is, for example, this is R0. So for example, this 30 is stored inside R0, and I want to move R0, for example, a value that is 25, and I want to move this 25 into A, but in this address 30 is not stored inside A. This is stored inside R0. So what I will do, I will just write 8 before R0. And I will stop this. I will save it. I will translate it, I will build it, and now I will run it. Okay, so at this location, at this 30, we have 0, 0, so I will update it. I will change it to 20. Okay, 25, sorry. Now if we want to run this code, what we will receive inside 30, inside R0, we will receive 25 inside R0. Inside R0, yeah. And for example, no, this is not the right way. For example, this 30 is not address. This 30 is, for example, data. For example, data. We will save it. We will translate it. We will build it, and now we will execute it. Okay. Let's update it. This is 25. Okay. Now, step by step, we will execute whatever we want to do. For example, first of all, this line will be executed according to this line. Move R0 a comma 30, 30, we will receive 30 inside R0 register. I'm talking about this. So here we are receiving 1E. Actually 30 is in decimal, and its equivalent hexadecimal is equal to 1E. So that's why we are receiving 1E is equal to uh, the 1e is representing actually 30. Now we will run it. Okay, so after executing this line, for example, a comma 8 or not, we are receiving 25 inside a. So this is 25 and this is come inside a, which is our target, but we are doing it through indirect method. That method is involving another register, and that register is accumulating, storing value that is 30. 30 in this case, 30 is not the address, 30 is data, a value, and that number, for example, 30 is a number, and that number which is existing inside or not, we are addressing it as like address. In this case, for example, we write 8 before or not, it will up, this 30 is becoming as like address of this name, for example 25, which is stored inside here.